jam forms for people, so you don't have any reason not to transition from one level to another. He covers everything, and by the time you pass out of, you graduate from school, he's already waiting for you. He knows the needs of everybody because he has strategies. You think he's an octopus because he has strategy for each person. That is why we say that he's ubiquitous everywhere. But after God, I want to thank His Excellency and Excellency.
The excellence of women in power, women in position. We see women at the rock. I was the Queen of England. Everybody would stand up for her, and she reigned for more than 6 decades without blemish. We've seen prime ministers, women prime ministers. Good enough, I think there is a movement, even from the House of Assembly, for a particular percentage of House of Assembly to be women. And if you notice this current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you see women are given an opportunity. I want to appeal to our daughters. You have support. You have the commissioners. You have all the officials. Therefore, we are looking up to you, not to disappoint. There is a saying that if you train the woman, you are trying to train a country nation. So, we, in the traditional council, we know and appreciate the value of our women.
I commend the Ekiti State Government, the Ministry of Education, Ekiti Hajai Project Management Team, the Gender Policy and Education Draft Committee, and development partners, especially the World Bank, for their foresight and commitment in bringing this policy to life.
Now, Ekiti State has the most robust gender and education policy. So why does this policy matter? Because education is a fundamental human right.
I bring you greetings from Her Excellency. She would have loved to be here, but currently she's not in the state, and she has asked me to greet everyone and to say that even though she's not here, her spirit is here. It is with great pleasure that I join distinguished stakeholders, partners and members of the education community today for the official launch of the Ekiti State Policy on Gender in Education and its implementation guidelines. On this note, it is my honor and privilege, on behalf of the wife of the governor, the First Lady, Dr. Olayemi Oyebanji, and educationist par excellence,
so here today, we are launching the policy on gender in education and its implementation. Ekiti State Government has a gender policy generally, but as you know, education is at the center of the human capital development pillar of the governance agenda of Governor Ayo. So today, we are launching the policy for education sector, and as a result of that, we are bringing together stakeholders, both in private and public sectors that are in education, gender and development. And so what this policy shows for us is that Ekiti State is showing a strong commitment again and again by implementing this policy, because it means that even in our institutions, we are going to use this policy and to ensure that the girl child, including the child too, of course, that they both have access, equal access to education, and the environment in the school is conducive, particularly for the girl child. We are ensuring that we have safe spaces for our children across the schools, and to ensure that the girl child is allowed to utilize her potential. When you are in
This policy is gender friendly, is gender sensitive at the same time, because every gender, we have just two genders in Nigeria, the male and the female. So all the females and the males, of course, will benefit from this policy, because this policy will guide how they are taught. It will help reduce out of school children, whether they are males or females, even though by statistics there are more, as far as the third world countries are concerned, there are more female dropouts than male dropouts. But it doesn't matter which gender it is, this will help reduce, dropout rates in our schools. It would also make sure that there is safe learning space for all children. It doesn't matter the gender they are. So this policy is basically what will guide all the genders in schools.
For this policy to be sustainable, I think that is we have done the first leg today with this engagement. We brought in stakeholders. So stakeholders engagement is very key, because stakeholders must embrace the policy. They must take ownership of it. That's why we have different people. We have the paramilitary, we have the schools, we have the political office holders giving political will. So all these stakeholders must come together to embrace it, to push this policy forward. Then apart from that, capacity building. And this is one thing that resonated here, that there should be capacity building for teachers in order for them to know what they need to do, even regarding the implementation of this policy. And this is our thing. It was brought together by us, not just somebody coming from NGO world or from foreign nations to come and give us this policy. We did it ourselves. It was a multi-sectoral thing involving different ministries, different organizations coming together. So this gives us a kind of a sense of ownership, and we'll all be able to embrace it. And seeing it work is our joy. So I believe it's going to be sustainable.